Hello everybody, General here today and we're for another episode of FC26. Some still call it FIFA, and that is totally fine. And in this episode, it's going to be Brazil against Switzerland. So, before I get started, how's everybody doing? Let me know in the comments below and let's get straight into it. Brazil will take the yellow kit, which I'm wearing on me right now. And of course, Switzerland can have the red. And let's get straight into it. The commentary is amazing, by the way, in this game.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will. And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Brazil, and they take on Switzerland.
The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Now, who can he play it to? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. That's a good-looking ball. Can they forge ahead? But into
I should have hit that a lot harder.
Xhaka's lost the ball. This looks more than decent. Oh, cleared away. Superb defending. Massive credit. Throw in for Brazil. Martinelli is with Vinicius Junior. Vinicius! Looked like a certain goal, but
It's good to have a really strong start. I'm actually there are a few shots on goal here that should have went in.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own, but nothing comes of it. Opportunity here.
Go.
1-0. Their efforts have been
There it is after a while.
Look at the celebrations. And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Promising ball. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Mateus Cunha. Good-looking pass. Genuine chance. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
That's a good pass. Needs composure.
Oh, he blocked that, really now.
Yeah, what a save that
All right,
was.
absolutely.
Reflected from the keeper.
Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. And defensive play to be applauded.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
And look at this. There it is. The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
Hi, Nudu. How are you doing today? Wow, it has been a while, eh? My goodness. How's it been?
Mateus Cunha. Might be a chance here. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, just look at how
That's good to hear. There are like 6 new people who like subscribe that I think you should meet sometime. You know, I'm sure they'll be joining this one. Let's see here.
So on with the game, and when one team cuts loose in this fashion, it's hard to know what to do next.
Yeah, there are 6 that have joined. I think have you met Tammy just yet? Tam Will? Sorry, Tam Miller. Yeah.
Whistle is sounded.
There's a few that I think you should meet. There's Gabriel. Oh, half time. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings about the end of the first 45 minutes. Brazil against Switzerland. To those who have joined me, either halfway through the stream or at the very beginning of the game, thank you so much for the love and support. You're always welcome. And of course, it is 4-0 Brazil versus Switzerland. Let's get straight into the second half. Let's have another dominating performance at the beginning.
The pendulum having already swung Brazil's way. What sort of performance can they produce this half? Casemiro. He's in with a chance.
Oh, he blocked that. Oh my goodness.
He's so highly regarded, and that's why he just makes so many good saves.
Mateus Cunha. And he takes it away. Throw-in has been awarded. Gabriel. Well, good idea.
Oh, what a challenge.
Oh, what a tackle that was.
The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Vinicius. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. An effective challenge. Well, it could be on for him here.
Oh my goodness. How did at Epixel Dash Games. Hi, hello. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Hi, how are we doing? How's your day been today?
Might work out. In position.
Meet at Noodle. Meet Epixel Games. You also love FIFA, right? So what team did you support in the World Cup? Look at his dance. Ronaldo does the Sue and he does that dance.
Smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Nice.
And losing possession.
Pele, legendary man for Brazil. Admino, meet Epixel. Epixel, meet Admino.
Well, it clearly was deflected.
100 goals.
Well, there it is. Brazil have controlled the possession. They've passed it well. They're moving.
You know, I scored
and they've been well worth their lead.
At the moment, it's at semi-pro. But if you watch my other streams, like Real Madrid versus Barcelona, Argentina versus Spain as well, and Portugal versus Spain, they're all professional. So I've got about 13 professional games I played here. Spain versus Argentina as well, because they both made it to the finals. Argentina against England was also what do you call it? Was also unprofessional.
That's good play from him.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0.
Argentina versus France as well. Yeah, so there's like 13 of them. Manchester United versus Manchester City was also on a difficult professional. And Manchester United versus Liverpool as well. That was also. So this one is semi-pro. But all the other ones were like the big games, either rivalries or it's either rivalries or like really tough teams. Like for example, if you were to have like France against Argentina or France against Spain or England, that would definitely be a yeah, 6-0. Oh, that was close. They almost conceded. That was close.
It is now a substitution. Guimarães. And here's Cunha. Good idea. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable.
A hat-trick. Well done to him. Thank you so much at Pixel Games. You know, let me know if you've got a channel as well, and I'll come down and say hi and support you too.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
It's good, like, when we help each other out, you know, so that we can all, like, grow fast. You grow faster when you do things together, you know. So if we all grow together, that would be so cool.
They were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual.
Wow, already the time really flies when you're having fun. It's already the end of it. So let's shake hands, Brazil, and show good sportsmanship. And now I give my review and rating. So, ladies and gentlemen, that brings about the end of this game. Of course, before I give a review and a rating out of 5 stars, I'd like to first of all thank the fans at Epixel, our new brother here. You know, I want to thank him for joining, and of course to everybody else who has joined. What's that? I dare you to do an England versus Norway. Yeah, I'll definitely do it. So England is one of the teams that will be streamed soon. So right now it's Brazil. Before Brazil was Portugal. Before Portugal was Argentina. And then of course I played in all the I played with Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Real Madrid. So I'll give you an idea of what I'm doing. First of all, I started with it'll be easier if I do it this way. So I started with where is it first? USA. So right here. So all the countries playing in USA. I was Inter Miami, which was Messi's team, Lionel Messi's team. I mean the team that he plays for. And I played against all of these teams here. So there's like 30 teams next to 30 teams. And once I was done with this, I switched over to England. So England is right here. And I was Manchester United. So right, where are they? Here. And I played against all of these teams. So against Manchester City was professional. Against what other teams? Where is it? Yep, Chelsea was also professional. Liverpool was professional. So I think there was like 3 or 4 professionals in the English Premier League, and then all the rest of them were just semi-pro. So I switched to France, where I played with PSG, which is right here. And then I played against all of these teams, so another 30 teams or so. And then I moved on from there, and I played in international men as Argentina. So I played against all of these teams, and some teams like Brazil was probably, I can't remember, I think this one was also professional. Croatia, I think, was professional. What other teams? England was professional, definitely. France was professional. Germany was professional, I believe. What other team? Italy was professional. There's more. Netherlands was professional because of with Argentina, of course, because of how their game turned out in the 2022. I don't know if you remember how violent that game was. They gave it a name. I think the Battle of Luce, they called it. What other team was there? Portugal was definitely professional as well, and there was, I think, 1 or 2 more. Spain was professional against Argentina because they made it to the finals. Then I moved on from there straight to Spain. So, and then I played with first Real Madrid, which is right here. Yep, Real Madrid. And then from Real Madrid, of course, I played against all of these teams. So what I'm doing next is, since I went back to internationals, which is, let me just go back to it right now. Yep. Where was I up to even? So it was up to Switzerland. So Tunisia is next in against Brazil. So Brazil against Tunisia. And then once I'm done with all of these teams, I play against myself as the final, which is Brazil. And then I switch teams. So the next one will most likely be France. So what I also normally do is wear the uniform. So I'm actually wearing the Brazil uniform right now because I'm playing with Brazil. When I played with Portugal, I was wearing the Ronaldo uniform as well, for Portugal. And then when I was playing with Argentina, I was wearing the Messi Argentina uniform. I don't have the France one, so it's either I buy France one quickly or I'll just have to play with something that's not France, But that's hopefully I can sort that out really quickly. But it's been a great experience. So what the plan is to play with. I predict for Tunisia it will be like, it doesn't show the number after the 1. So what I'm planning on doing is I want to stream every single team in this game, and then once I do that, of course, then I'll play the next game because I'll be finished with pretty much FC26. So this will be the third game I'm finished with. Ah, nice, nice. Yeah, I reckon it'll be somewhere around there. I reckon it'll be 13. Let's see how it goes. It's good to have high hopes as well. So thank you for that. Yeah. So once I'm done with this, I'll be streaming my next game, which will either be Spider-Man Miles Morales. It could also be WWE 2K26. It could also be Dragon Ball Z Sparkling Zero, or I might just play. I think I mentioned it already. I wouldn't go with the Grand Theft Auto because obviously, Nuri, you're back. Good to have you back. And it might be just one of those types of games, Star Wars maybe, or I've got a lot of other games that I could play, or Assassin's Creed or God of War. But let's see how it goes. How do I still got number one? Is that what you're saying? So that is the plan for this so far. So Tunisia is next, but I'll just wrap up this one really quick. So thank you to everybody who has joined me as I was streaming this. I appreciate the love and the support. Brazil against Switzerland, everybody. Well, how would I rate this? Of course, I always rate it by looking at two things mainly, which is the offense and the defense. So the offense being something such as like, what the attackers would do, right? It scores goals. And in this case, we scored plenty of goals in this game. So obviously that will be the first factor, and that'll put this game on a higher note. Yeah, he's a great person. I was just speaking to them right now. So hopefully he'll stick around, because I'll be streaming another game like a minute after I shut this one down. So yeah, you could be like the Big 13. I don't know if I told you about the Big 13. So if you watch all of my other streams, what's that? You should be the 13. You literally read my mind. I was saying. So my audience made this interesting concept, right? Where they give these numbers out, because what they noticed was that whenever I'm streaming, there's always like a number of people who are constantly consistent in joining. And actually, I think there's a bigger number than 13. Actually, I think it's 15 actually, because there's another two. There's Tam Miller, the one that I was telling you about, who's been joining recently. And then there's also Nuru. So I think it's more than 13. I think it's 15 now, actually. Like how, yeah, some YouTube streams are delayed, yeah. Like, that's one thing I'm trying not to make, is to try and to always be consistent. That's why you see me streaming pretty much every day and kind of, and back to back as well, and things like that. So yeah, consistency is very important, because I remember when I started going to studying film and games and all of that, because that's what I did as well. So I know everything about games, consoles, coding, level designs, character designs, animation, 3D modeling and sculpting, and then also film stuff like directing, producing, script writing, all sorts of things like that. So yeah, I took a break a while ago, but hopefully this time I don't. So I want to keep streaming this until the PS6 come out, and then move on to that one. So it'll be sad to leave the PS5 after streaming all of these amazing games. Oh my goodness, I might cry doing that. Let's see. Let's see what happens, man. My goal is to get all of these games done, before I can actually move on to anything else. But there will be 800 streams of FIFA. That's okay. Thank you so much for your time and effort and for joining. It's so good to see you. I'll continue streaming now and also later as well. So obviously, if you're still down, you'll see me there as well. So Nuru, have a nice one and stay safe, right? And I'll probably close up this one in case there are fans waiting for me to stream my next one. And then we'll see how things go from there. So next game is Brazil against Tunisia. So for those who are watching and those who join me, thank you so much. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and of course, most important, subscribe. To first of all, get notified when I post and stream more content like this. And of course, second, because it gives me the strength and motivation I need to keep streaming more content like this for the audience. So have a nice one, everybody, and ciao.